This program is brought to you in part by Top Dog Cleaning Co., offering award-winning residential and commercial cleaning services in the Ottawa area.
The workouts featured in the following show may not be suitable for everyone. It is recommended that you consult a physician before beginning any fitness program.
Hello, my name is Meg Stickle, and I'm the owner of AIM Fitness. I'm here with Little Fit Finley. I'm a certified personal trainer and older adult fitness expert, and I want to welcome you to our workout. So in today's exercise session, we're going to be focusing on some exercises on the floor. Now we're going to be doing some exercises, quite a few for the core, and we'll be doing some stretches as well. So there's no equipment required other than a mat if you choose to use this. And if you're not comfortable going down on the floor to exercise, these are also good exercises you can do on your bed when you wake up in the morning or even on your couch in the afternoon. So let's get started. We're going to begin with some stretches. So we're going to bring those arms nice and wide, inhale, and then exhale and give yourself a hug. So breathe in and breathe out. And as we get going, let's also stretch that neck. So we're going to look up towards the ceiling as you stretch and then look down towards the floor. All right. Good. So if you are a beginner, maybe you're just getting started, or maybe you've been exercising for quite a while, I'm going to be giving you both different options that you can do so that you feel comfortable as we exercise together. Let's do 3 more. And 2. And 1. All right, next we're going to take one arm to the mat. We're going to reach the opposite arm right up overhead, and we're going to switch sides. Now, if you're someone who has osteoporosis or any back issues, you're going to want to do what I'm doing. Keep your spine and your back straight and just reach with the arm. Now, if you do not have any of those issues, you can choose to lean and reach a little bit further. Good. So really feeling that stretch down the side of your body, underneath your armpit. All right, we'll continue breathing in and out here. You're doing a great job. All right, we're going to do 3 more per side. And 2. Good, and 1. All right, next what we'll do is we're going to place those hands right here on your shoulders, and we're going to bring one elbow to the front of the room and then switch to the other side. And you can choose to look straight ahead, or you can choose to look over your shoulder. All right, so nice rotation here. Really think about sitting as tall as you can, shoulders are back. All right, awesome. All right, so every session I like to share a fit tip, and my fit tip of the day for you is to prepare ahead of time. So what does it mean to prepare ahead of time? Well, quite often when we ask ourselves if we feel like exercising, sometimes the answer is no, or maybe it's, well, I don't have much time. Lengthen the arms. We're going to continue with a few more of these twists. So what I want you to do is I want you to start to think about, how can I plan my week in advance? How can I set my workouts in advance? And one way I like to do it is I will decide, all right, I'm going to exercise these days, and I set out my workout clothes and I set out my equipment the night before. So for instance, if you really want to be exercising on the mat, unroll that mat, leave it right beside your bed or right in that room so it's easy for you to go and exercise on it. Sometimes what happens is if the weights or the equipment is far away, we're less likely to use it. It takes too much effort. So prepare in advance. Really set yourself up for success. All right, from here, we're going to lengthen those legs right in front. Now keep your knees bent, and we want our toes to be pointing up towards the ceiling. we're going to be moving into a core exercise for strength. So I want you to lean back slightly, keeping your back straight. Bring your hands together, and what I want you to do is tap those fingertips to the mat, side to side. Now, if it's too challenging to go that far, you can always keep your hands right in front. All right, so this is option 1. And then option 2 is to twist a little bit deeper, a little further. All right, good. Now, if you are looking for an advanced option, the advanced option is to lift your leg as you twist to the side. Now, every time you twist and turn, think about tightening up that core. And also keep breathing. Good. All right, so choose that option. Let's do 3 more per side. 2 and 1. All right, let's lean in, reach for those feet, round your back a little here. Just feeling that stretch. That's good. All right. Now, the next one we're going to do is a very similar position. We're going to keep those heels on the floor. This time, what we're going to do is we're going to bring your arms in front, straighten up that back. We're going to recline backwards just slightly. And then we're going to lean forward. See if you can tap your heel or your ankle. So we're going to lean back and lean in. This is another really good one for core strength. All right. Now, something to note is if you're feeling this in your back, it means you're going a little too far. So maybe stay up. Don't go quite as far back. Tightening up that core and leaning forwards. Breathing in and out. All right, great. Now, something I love about these core exercises is that they're really gentle on your neck. So all of the exercises that we're doing today, I've really put intention into it so you can really feel safe as you're exercising. Let's do 2 and 1. All right, so we're going to transition to a few exercises on our back. So I'll invite you to join me. You can lie all the way back. Now, the first one is called the bridge. So we're going to walk those heels in a bit closer to your body. Press your hands down. And what we're going to do here is we're going to lift those hips up off the ground. So I want you to lift up as you do. Squeeze your glutes and then lower back down. All right. Now, if your feet are too far away, it's going to be hard to do. So walk those feet close to you. So here we go. We're going to lift up and then lower down. Breathing in and out. Squeezing the glutes, tightening the core as you rise up. Good. Again, up and back down. All right. Great job. So really think about pressing into the floor as well as you do this, activating all of the muscles. Good. Let's do 3 more. And 2. Good. And 1. All right, we're going to stay here. I've got another good core exercise for you. Walk your feet a little bit wider than they once were, and we're going to take those arms wide. Now, what I want you to do from here is we're going to be lifting your knee and tap your hand to your opposite knee. All right, now, again, what I like about this one is you're keeping your head flat on the floor. So this is one that won't put any pressure on your neck. So again, we want to think about tightening up that core, squeezing your glutes, squeezing your core. All right, now option number 2, those of you who are feeling advanced, bring that elbow towards the opposite knee. Let's do just a few more of these. 3 and 2 and 1. Let's take a short break, grab some water, and I'll see you in a few minutes.
This program is brought to you in part by Top Dog Cleaning Co., offering award-winning residential and commercial cleaning services in the Ottawa area.
welcome back. So we're going to be moving to some exercises on our knees. Now, if you have bad knees, I have a great tip for you if you are using a yoga mat. So what you can do is instead of just being flat on the yoga mat, you can roll it over a few times to give you a little bit of added cushioning for your knees. So I'm going to do that. Another alternative is to get a cushion. You can put a pillow under your knees too. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go on our hands and our knees. And what I want you to do is I want you to start by rounding your back. And then we're going to arch your back. Now this exercise is called the cat and the cow. Now those of you with osteoporosis, you're going to want to keep that spine straight and just look up and then look down. And that will be a gentle stretch for your neck as an alternative. All right, so rounding that back. And then arching. Let's breathe in as we round and breathe out as you arch. Good. We're going to do a few more of these. Now you can always do this one seated as well. So if you prefer to sit on the edge of your bed or on a chair, you can place your hands on your knees and do the same motion. And I really love this one, especially doing this one in the morning. Always feels good to stretch in the morning, I find. All right, 2 more. Good, and 1 more. All right, from here, we're going to be moving to the bird dog. So this is an exercise where we're going to extend one leg, flex that foot just like you're pushing away from the back of the wall, and then reach with your opposite arm, just like you're going to shake someone's hand. Lower the arm and the leg, and we'll switch to the opposite side. All right, so here we go. Now, as you do this one, we want to focus on keeping those hips level. So try not to lift or twist very much. Try to stay straight. Good. And then an alternative for those of you who are thinking, I'm all out of balance, I don't know about this one. You can start with this option, tapping that toe on the floor, on the mat behind you. Okay, so that's your option. It's tapping or lifting. So don't forget to tighten up the core, squeeze the glutes as you lift. Good. All right, we'll do a few more each side. We'll do 3 more per side. And this exercise is really good to improve your core strength and to really work all of those muscles in the back of your body. 1 more per side. All right, awesome work. That's great. Now, the next one we're going to do is great for the hips. So what we'll do is we want to lift one knee off the ground, and we're going to be lifting up on an angle. This one is called the fire hydrant. So we're lowering that knee down and then lifting to the side. So option number 1 is lowering the knee and tapping it down each time. And then option 2 is lifting, but not actually lowering the knee to the mat. Good, let's do a few more here. Last 3. And 2. And 1. All right, good. So let's sit back on your toes. We're going to circle your wrists. They can tend to get a little bit sore from doing all of these exercises. Okay. Hands back to the mat. And then we're going to do the other side. All right. So the other side, same thing. Let's lift that leg up and lower the knee down towards the other knee. Breathing in and out. And you can choose your option, tapping that knee down each time or keeping it lifted. All right, and if you do have a hip replacement, you can still do this one safely, but go a bit slower and don't go quite as high. 1 more. Good, and let's sit back. Again, circle those wrists out. Circle the other way. All right. Great job. Now we're going to move back to the same position with our knees below us. And I want you to take those hips side to side. This is a nice hip stretch, especially good to do after the fire hydrant. All right, that's great. All right, now the next one we're going to do is also in this position. It's called the rainbow leg. So we're going to lengthen one leg, and this one is really good for the glutes and for your leg. I want you to lift up and tap to the side, and then come on up and tap as far as you can to the other side. So one side and all the way up to the other side. Now I really want you to think about a rainbow and a semicircle as we do this one. Breathing in and out. One more time. Good, and let's bring that knee down. Again, take the hips side to side. You may feel this one in the hip that you're have all your weight on, especially. All right, other side, so lengthen that leg. Let's tap out and across that other leg. Good. Breathing in and out. 2 more. And 1. All right, knees together, or well, not too together, about as wide as your hips. Take it side to side. All right, we're gonna do it one more time, 5 more times on each side. All right, so once again, let's lengthen the leg, tapping out and up and across. Breathing in and out, tightening up that core, feeling your core working too. 2 and 1. All right, awesome job. From here, we're going to do some circles. So we're circling back and circle the hips forward. All right, very good. Sit back for a sec. Take those hands up and down. Good, tilting at the wrist. And then let's do the last side. So lifting that and extending that leg, tapping out, lifting up and over. All right. All right, very good. 2 more. And 1. All right, good. So again, we're going to circle those hips back and around. All right, so these are great exercises for you to build strength, to improve strength in your legs, your core, and as well, this can also help improve your balance when we target these parts of your body. Let's sit back, and again, take those wrists up and down. All right. Very good. So let's take another break, have another sip of water, and I'll see you in a few minutes.
Fit Over 50 with Meg was recorded on the traditional unceded, unsurrendered territory of the Algonquin Anishinaabe people.
Welcome back. So let's focus on a few stretches and some movements for those legs. So I invite you to sit right back. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring those feet about as wide as your knees, as your hips. And then we're going to just take those knees side to side. All right. So this is a good one just to release any tightness in your legs. You may notice your feet move further away, so you might have to come a little closer in. Good. And then place your hands behind you, slightly to the side, so that you can feel supported here. All right, now the other option is to lie fully down on your back. You can join me if you want to do this option. And we'll do the same thing. Arms a little bit wider, feet a little bit closer to you. And we'll do that same thing. Allow those knees to lean to one side at a time. windshield wipers. Good. I find this one feels really nice and relaxing. All right, good. Let's do 3 and 2 and 1. All right, now keep the knees bent. You can walk your feet a little closer to you, and we're going to be focusing on one leg at a time. So we're going to lengthen your leg out front, point and flex that foot, and hold it here. And then what I want you to do from here is I want you to lift the leg up, keeping it straight and lowering down, but not quite touching the floor. So rising up, lower the leg down. Up, lower down. 2 more. And 1. All right, from here we're going to be doing some bicycle movements. So bicycle that leg, starting by going forward. 2, 1, and then change directions. We're going to go the other way, going back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's lower that leg and take the knees out and in. Out and in. Feeling a nice stretch in the legs. Very good. And we're going to do the other side. Lengthen this leg. Extend the leg straight. Point and flex the foot. Excellent. Keep that leg straight, and we're going to lift and lower. Now, as you lift, you may feel a stretch in the back of that leg. Try to keep that knee nice and straight. And work within your limits. 1 more. Good. Now from here, we're going to do some bicycles. Forward first. Okay. Last one. And then change directions. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Feet together. And again, let's take the knees out and in. Nice stretch here. Good. All right. Now I've got another great stretch for the legs. So what we'll do is we're going to take one leg right across the other. Now, maybe this is a good enough stretch and you're already feeling it in the outer thigh. So this is option 1. You can also choose to walk your heel a little bit closer to you. And then option number 2 is to reach right below and reach for the bottom leg. You can pull that leg in. This will deepen the stretch. This stretch is called the figure 4. So you can hold it here, breathing in and out. All right, noticing this right in the glute, right up the side of the leg into your hip. And then lower that side. And we'll do the other side. So option 1 and option 2, pulling a bit closer in. Good. Focus on your breathing. And just notice which side feels a little bit better. We tend to have a stronger side. Good. One more deep breath in and out. Good. And let's lower that leg down. All right. Now we're going to roll over onto our side. The easiest way to do that is to take your knees first and then add a little push with those hands. All right. Let's finish up with this stretch here for the back of the legs. All right. Let's lean and reach, noticing the back of that leg. All right. Great job today. I hope you're feeling awesome. I hope you enjoyed these exercises on the floor. Remember, you can always do them in bed or on your couch as well. Lean over. Notice that stretch here. All right. And don't forget about my fit tip of the day, which is to prepare for your workouts. Set out your workout clothing, set out your mat, set out the equipment the day before so that come a time to exercise, you're ready to go. You're motivated and there's no excuses. All right, let's bring those legs in. You can cross at your ankles or sit with your legs extended. And let's finish with our breathing. Arms nice and wide. Inhale, and then give yourself a hug. Exhale. 2 more. And 1. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope to see you soon. Have a wonderful rest of your day.